Charlamagne. Who got the donkey of the day today?
Yes, donkey of the day for Wednesday, August 2nd goes to Michael Sack. Michael Sack is a white police officer in St. Louis who has filed a racial discrimination lawsuit against the city and two black city officials claiming he was excluded from a promotion to become police chief. Now, this is something you don't hear too often. A white man screaming racism because he didn't get a position he wanted. We've seen this a billion times from black people and others, okay? And usually they are correct. Systemic racism is something that exists in every industry in America. We know this. That's why we have laws to prevent this kind of discrimination from happening. What is it? The Equal Employment Opportunity Commission? Under the laws enforced by the EEOC, it is illegal to discriminate against someone, applicant or employee, because of that person's race, color, religion, sex, including gender identity, sexual orientation, pregnancy, national origin, age, 40 or older, disability, or genetic information. I'm saying all that to say there are rules in place to keep people from being discriminated against and to keep that discrimination from impacting their employment. Not saying it always works, but the laws are there. And when you feel there is discrimination, you can sue. That's what's happening here with Michael Sack. He's suing, like I said, for racial discrimination because he said he was excluded from a promotion of police chief. But here's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. The position ended up going to another white man. Yeah, you heard me correctly. Let's go to NBC5 on your side for the report, please.
Tonight, the city of St. Louis faces a lawsuit over its selection of a new police chief. Lieutenant Colonel Michael Sack alleges he was not promoted because he's white. Sack, who served as interim chief, was considered a frontrunner in the initial search. But Mayor Tashara Jones started a second nationwide search seeking more diversity in candidates. The city ended up hiring Chief Robert Tracy, a white man. Sack's lawsuit claims the mayor made that choice only after two black finalists dropped out and to cover up for not giving the job to him. The mayor's office says it cannot comment on pending litigation.
What is going on in America? You have a white cop suing the city and two black officials claiming he didn't get a job because of racism, yet another white cop got the job. You got Lizzo being sued for weight shaming. What's next? Is Laverne Cox about to be accused of transphobia? I mean, this is ridiculous. Michael Sack says in the lawsuit his race was a determining factor, motivating factor, or played a part in the city's decision not to promote him. I'm so confused here. I'm not white, and there is no white people in the room. Well, I guess Nick. Yeah, Nick is, you're white, right, Nick? Yes, spicy white. There's levels to whiteness, all right? Is there? I'm not talking about levels in regards to class. I'm talking about strictly race. Is there levels to the white race? Is there white and off-white, or is that just Virgil's clothing line? Because I don't understand this. Is Michael Sack transracial? Does he identify as something other than white? I don't understand. How is he seeking financial compensation for loss in wages and benefits for racial discrimination when another white man got the job? Now, Michael is saying that him and another white were the only two people who met the roles and qualifications and who had passed the written test, but the mayor, Tashara Jones, told them that she would not pick either one of them because she only had two white male candidates to choose from, and St. Louis is more diverse than white males. That's what Michael's saying in the lawsuit. The lawsuit also says that the city wanted a black commissioner but had to settle for Robert Tracy, the other white candidate, because there was no other black candidate to select from because one of the finalists who was black withdrew his application and another declined the city's offer. Hey, if that's true, that's life. But it still doesn't negate the fact that a white man got the job. I'm not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary, but if you're telling me that you didn't get a job because you're white, but another white person did indeed get the job, then I'm going to ask you to drink this ginger ale and these crackers because you must have a fever and a stomach ache. All right, there's no way you could possibly be feeling well. Here's the thing. White people, stop. You don't have to colonize everything, okay? It's always the unpigmented population trying to take everything the marginalized has and make it their own. They trying to take hip-hop. They tried taking Tiger Woods, but they gave him back. And trust me, he didn't want to leave. And now they trying to take racial discrimination from us? No. The unmelanated gall of Michael Sack. A white man losing his job to another white man isn't racism. It's called America. Okay, racism, is if the boss didn't hire him because he don't want no chalky colored cracker working in this building. But that wasn't the case. He didn't lose the job because he was white. He lost the job because they found a better white. See, if America was just about the best person winning, then it would be all good. Okay, if it was about all things created equal and the most qualified person succeeding and things like race and gender and sexuality didn't help or hinder, it would be fine. But that fairness only exists when you're dealing with men who look like the founding fathers of this country. So sorry, Michael, if you just weren't the white person. No, I mean wait, maybe I do mean white. Oh, okay, sorry, Michael, you just weren't the right white man for the job. Please let Chelsea Handler give Michael Sack the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. That is way too much Dan mayonnaise.
Come on, Michael. Relax.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today, sir.
Mm-hmm. Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.